YouTube, what's going on? Andrew Darling here. Hey guys, so the HTC One M8 Windows Phone came out today for Verizon. I tried to stop by, they don't have it yet. Supposedly it's going to be in stores tomorrow. But I just want to do my quick thoughts on it. Not the phone itself, but the concept of having a single phone, a single production line, a single R&D budget, a single manufacturing plan for dual operating systems. Not necessarily at the same time, in that having a phone that can boot to either Windows Phone or Android, although that would be cool. But thinking to like back to the HTC, what was it, HD2 or something like that was on T-Mobile. It was a Windows phone that once you rooted it, you could put all kind of CyanogenMod, and I think it even worked all the way up to like ice cream sandwich or jelly bean. But just the thought process behind why more companies don't do that escapes me. There's so much money to save in production costs alone, just in setting up a manufacturing line, keeping the same internals, and of course I know there are going to be software tweaks and differences based on what software can do what with what hardware, and that makes sense. First thought, just get rid of the ultra pixel camera. Just get rid of it. Go. Let's do something more standard. Get us a higher resolution. Let us crop and do whatever, even though most folks don't do that. I don't necessarily believe it costs more than putting two cameras in there, but I don't know that for sure. So the thought process, again, of building a single device for multiple OSs, I think it's genius, and I am just amazed that it isn't done more often or hasn't been done more often. So what HTC is doing, essentially, is taking the M8, which has been a very well-received Android phone. Some folks would arguably call it the best Android phone available. I mean, it already has of course, the stock HTC version. It has the Google Play edition, and now it has the Windows Phone version. For me, I can't use Windows Phone just because the lack of Google apps. Can you use shortcuts, and are there some alternatives that work for some things? Yes, but I have a Surface Pro 3. It's around here somewhere. And I use Windows 8, and I'm familiar with Windows 8. As a mobile operating system on a cell phone, I can't do it, and it's because of the lack of Google apps. So I don't know whose job it is to do that. Google, Microsoft, whatever. If you want to just build apps, Google, and push them there, I don't care. Make it happen. But back to HTC. So most people are looking at this phone, and from what I've read, people are very curious. It's the same internals, only it's a couple different graphics on the device that just say Windows Phone, essentially. But overall, it's the same device, and it just runs a different OS. So what do you guys think about it? I think it's a genius idea. I think it's something that should definitely be replicated by more manufacturers. But what do you think? The costs definitely outweigh with research and development budgets and all that stuff that I mentioned before. I just definitely think it's something that more manufacturers should do. So what do you guys think? Tell me below, what do you guys think about the HTC One M8 Windows Phone? Is it something that you'd consider buying? What are some choices? If it dual booted, if it booted Windows Phone and Android, is it something that you'd consider buying? So I appreciate it. You guys go ahead and put the comments below. I will talk to you soon. I wanted to take care of something today and get a video up. So HTC One M8 Windows Phone, good idea, bad idea? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. It's Andrew Darling again, YouTube. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.